Mary.
And I'm Joe.
And
we're Book Buds!
We figured we had to tell you who we are because, can't really tell. So we're doing a Halloween book blast for you since Halloween's right around the corner and you might want to pick up a spooky read to freak yourself out before then. Now, I've mentioned a couple times I don't do scary books very well, so none of these are books that I've actually read. They are recommendations from my husband who reads some really creepy things and enjoys that. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Joe, however, does like scary books, so he can speak a little more personally.
I live for Halloween, so let's get right on to it. Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, so the first book is The Bad Seed by I don't know who wrote it.
William March.
Yes, The Bad Seed by William March. Now, this is about a child serial killer. What is more creepy than a child serial killer? Come on! Now, you might recognize the title. This is a great movie in the 50s or the 60s. Overacting, campiness galore. It is amazing. So read the book, watch the movie. It's hysterical. It's a cult classic. You'll love it.
Yikes. All right, I know that there's a lot of zombie fans out there, so this isn't actually a novel, but it is the Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks. So this is like legit if you want to survive a zombie apocalypse. It gives you tips. Like you can just search out from the index like what section, like what weapons you might want to use and things like that, what kind of food you should prepare.
I mean, there's still a few months in 2020 left. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. So if you want to be ready, you need this handbook.
I love your ears.
Now, if you want a novel that's spooky, you can check out The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. This one I actually did read, even though it's creepy. The very beginning was kind of intense for me, but then thereafter I enjoyed it. It's about a kid that's raised by people in a graveyard. And when I say people, they're not necessarily of this world. So
Ooh.
It was very interesting to see a little human boy raised by some spirits in the graveyard, like just growing up in the graveyard. And there's somebody after him in the book, and there's a big ending and all that. It was a very good read.
Ooh, I can't wait to read that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Cool. Okay, next up, Misery, Stephen King. Kathy Bates is in the movie. Amazing movie. The book, much better. A well-known author has a car accident. His #1 fan nurses him back to health. She finds out that he just killed off her favorite character in his latest novel. So she, through psychological and physical torture, forces him to rewrite it. I mean, it's amazing. So anybody who's been frustrated by your favorite author, read Misery.
All right, so we got another one by Neil Gaiman. This is Coraline. You guys have probably heard about this one. They made a movie as well. I haven't read it yet, but I watched the movie and I'm mad that I did it in that order because now I've been putting this off. But if you haven't watched the movie, or even if you have and you still want to pick up the book, this is sure to be a good one. So the main character, Coraline, she goes back and forth between two worlds through a portal that's in her house, and one of them is a very creepy world. It's very satisfying in some ways, but super creepy in other ways. Check it out.
Okay, so my next pick for Halloween Book Blast is Hideaway by Dean Koontz. I don't have the physical book, but we're going to show a picture. This book is great. It starts off with a couple in a car accident. He's pronounced dead for 80 minutes, but the doctors bring him back. That's never a good idea. That's never a good idea. When he comes back, yeah, let him go. 80 minutes, your time has come.
Yeah.
When he comes back, he's telepathically linked to a serial killer. Now, this serial killer takes its victims to an abandoned funhouse. It is so, this book is so scary. Wait till you see what he does with the bodies at the funhouse.
I would not sleep.
Enjoy.
Okay, and our last recommendation is anything by H.P. Lovecraft. This is what my husband goes to for creepy stuff. He's read a bunch of them, and basically the books oftentimes have like a longer story and then a bunch of shorter stories as well. So if you're not looking to commit to a huge novel right now for Halloween coming up and you just want to read some short, creepy things, you're going to find it here with H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft writes about some elder gods that descended from the stars, and he is known for the creation of the character Cthulhu. So Cthulhu is one of these elder gods who is asleep under the ocean, waiting to be awoken so that he can consume mankind. Ooh. Really creepy, creepy, creepy. Check him out. So happy Halloween, everybody. If you've read any of these, let us know what you think about them in the comments, and if you're looking for something spooky to pick up before the holiday comes, check them out.
So if you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel, Book Buds! Halloween.